In this video, we'd like to go through how to download and install the VMware Workstation Pro 25H2. And this is the most current VMware Workstation software as of the time of the recording. It was released in October 2025. So let's check how we can download and install it. So because you are downloading, you need internet connection. So the first thing is to connect your device to the internet and then open any browser of your choice. I have my Google Chrome open. I will just type download VMware and just click enter. And then I'll go to the official website for VMware here. I'll click on it and then the website will open. After it opens, you locate the download now button here and you click on it. It will redirect you to a different website called the Broadcom.com. Now, Broadcom has acquired VMware, so they require you to fill some information for them before you can download. And then we'll go through some small steps to download this software. You would have to open an account if you don't have an account with Broadcom. So we'll go through that. If you have an account, you just log in with your details. If you don't, you go to register. So I'll click the drop down here and then go to register. I'll click on register. And then I will have to input my email address. So I'll type in my email address here. You can use any email address of your choice. And then it requires that you enter the text that it shows you. I'll do that and go to next. So after you enter your email and then the image verification, when it's successful, it will send you a verification code into the email that you used so that you type them here. So I'll do that quickly. And then continue here. Now it leads me to another form where it requires that I complete the registration with some personal details, your name, job, and password. So I'll quickly do that as well. So after completing the details in the form by filling in your name, your job details, providing a password for your Broadcom account, if everything is successful, it will show you that you've registered successfully. And then after you've registered successfully, you come to login. You click on the login, type in my email address. And then I go to next. And then I type in my password here. So after logging in, you will see this pane here showing you my dashboard. So from my dashboard, you can go to my downloads. Then when you click on my downloads, you see free software downloads available here. You click on that. And then now you are given all the softwares that you can download from the VMware website. What we are looking for is the VMware Workstation Pro. So this VMware Workstation Pro works for Windows and then the Linux OS. If you are using Mac, then you would have to look for the VMware Fusion. This is for Mac users, but I'm using Windows, so I'll go with the Workstation Pro. Here, you click on it, and then you will have the various versions of the workstations here. So we have the 17 Pro here, and then we have the 25H2, which is the current one. So I will download the 25H2 for Windows. It depends on what you want. You look at it and then you download what you want. I'll click on it and then I'll click on the 25H2. So here you can see I agree to terms and conditions. Before you can agree, you can't just agree. You would have to open the terms and conditions. And then before you can go back to I agree, and then it will work. And then finally we come down here and then you see this download button. This is for the 25H2. Finally you click on the download button and then it asks you to do some additional verification. You click on yes, and then you again fill some nice form here. Finally, I think this will be the final step before we can download. So fill this form and then click on submit. So we are giving back the page for download. You see this download sign, you click on the download sign, and then now you'll be giving the permission to finally download. So my download has started. You can see it from here that the VMware Workstation Pro 25H2 is being downloaded. I'll wait for this to download and then we can continue with the installation. So the software is finally done downloading. Now it's time for us to install. To install, you locate where the software was downloaded to. Mine was in the downloads folder, so I locate it, and then now we can start the installation. So the installation is pretty much simple. You double click on the software, or you can right click and open. You click next. So I already have the VMware 17 on, so it is asking me to stop that process. If you don't, then you can proceed to next. So I've closed my Workstation 17 and I proceed to next. I accept the terms and conditions. Go to next. I go to next, next, next. And then because I already have the 17 on, it is asking me to upgrade. Probably if you don't have the 17, it will just be an install button. So wait for the installation to be done. So the installation is done, and then we can click finish. So we can come to the desktop icon here, double click it, and then open it. So this is our Workstation Pro 25H2. And then now you can begin creating new virtual machines. Thank you.